Shalom Yasharala. All praises and glory goes to Yahweh Ba'Shem, Yahushai Ba'Shem, Rakah, Quadash. Double honors to the apostles of Great Millstone and salutations unto the elect men feeding the sheep of Yahweh Ba'Shem, Yahushai, in sincerity and truth with this great gospel coming out of our Bible. And we're coming to the times where it's either you comply or you die, right? That's why these devils gonna set up these FEMA camps, right? That's why this RFID chip is about to be instituted and forced upon you people, right? Because these devils, what do? They create a situation so bad that you're going to ask them for their help. You're going to ask them for their help, right? That's why it's called order out of chaos. Order out of chaos right now. You got these devils just letting these gangs do whatever they want. These criminals do whatever they want. They're breaking into stores, right? And robbing and breaking and beating up people and just stealing cars, committing crimes, killing people, right? And they're making it look like the police can't handle it. The cops can't handle it. They're talking about defund the police, right? Because they really want to bring in that military. Because we understand the mind of Satan, man. Satan, he's all about doing the same thing. He came to steal, kill, and destroy, and that's still his agenda. It ain't gonna change. And his main focus right now is to get you people to be implemented with this RFID chip, right? That's why a lot of your stores, they're telling people, man, you can't come in right now. Matter of fact, we need to know who's coming in this motherfucker. That's another way that biotechnology is going to be used. They want to set it up the same way they got China set up, right? Matter of fact, this is the book of 2 Corinthians. I'm going to start at 2 verse 11. 2 Corinthians 2 and 11. It reads, lest Satan, right, this devil, Esau, Edom, the wicked the Bible speaks of, right, the person who has control over the earth right now, lest Satan should get an advantage of us, for we're not ignorant of his devices, right? These different devices he used to control the people, right? Fear, right? He used fear, right? And violence, right? This is the same people that ruled during the Roman Empire, right? Matter of fact, let me get this verse. I'm going to go to the book of Acts 25 and 13. And it reads, and after certain days, King Agrippa and Bernice came unto Caesarea to salute Festus. And when they had been there many days, Festus declared Paul's cause unto the king, saying, there is a certain man left in bonds by Felix, about whom, when I was at Jerusalem, the chief priest and elders of the Jews informed me, desiring to have judgment against him. To whom I answered, it is not the manner of the Romans to deliver any man to die before that he which is accused of having the accusers face to face, and have license to answer himself concerning the crime laid against him, right? This whole court system, right? This whole court system that you got to be brought forth before the accuser, right? The Romans got there, really all these heathens got that system from the Israelites, and they started using it. So you got the Romans, that was their method before they put a man to death. He got to be brought to trial. Same thing you got going on right now, but we're coming to a time of summary execution, where you ain't gonna be going to trial. That's why they want this order out of chaos, right? They got motherfuckers doing all type of shit, which is, what is it? It's called the smash and grab, right? You got the smash and grab, people going in the rich stores, right? You got fucking these $1 million jewelry stores, $1 billion, $1 trillion jewelry stores getting robbed, getting it ain't just Jakes in there. Edomites up in there, Hispanics in there. Edomites in there, heathens in there, Israelites in there. So everybody doing their thing right now because they feeling that taste of poverty. It was like the time of the Bonnie and Clyde, right? They try to paint these people as criminals, but what happened? The government robbed them. The government took all their riches. They coming back from depression. They coming back from bad times. So what they had to do, whatever they had to do to survive. So, but this place is fully on a wicked scale because these people are not under no kind of order, right? Chaos, order out of chaos, right? They want this shit to be crazy so you can ask them for a solution. Please bring in the robot dogs. Please bring in the military. Please, you're gonna be begging for martial law. You're gonna be begging for these different things, right? Yeah, you're gonna be begging for that help, and when that help comes, you're gonna hate it, right? One of those helps that's coming is called summary execution. I'm reading. It says summary execution. A summary execution is an execution in which a person is accused of a crime. Hey, he just broke into that store. He just broke into that person's house. He just smashed that car window. Say he didn't do nothing. They could even lie on you, right? Just like a lot of when they were burning those women, right? They were calling them witches, right? A lot of them were witches, but some of them were just, even though that was the Lord judging their ass, people were lying on their neighbors just for anything, just to get a motherfucker killed, right? Oh, he's into black magic. He's into dark magic. He's into voodoo. She's a witch. Yeah, that's what. Hey man, he committed that crime. You're gonna have these military people come in with that summary execution. It says summary execution is an execution in which a person is accused of a crime and immediately killed without the benefit of a full and fair trial. So that Roman shit we read about in the book of Acts, 25th chapter, where a man is brought against his accuser. No, that's about to go out the window. That's about to go out the window because they got this chaos going on and they got to bring some kind of order. And you people, you're gonna beg for that order. You're gonna beg for that order, and it's that new world order they setting up. They ain't setting up no old world order because that shit ain't work. Right? That court system, that trial shit. Nah, this is summary execution. Kill these motherfuckers. Put their asses in FEMA camps, bring fear on the land, starve their asses out, right? Because what, there ain't nothing new under the sun. Let's get that. This is the book of Ecclesiastes. Ecclesiasticus. Ecclesiastes 1 and 9. It says, the thing that have been, it is that which shall be, and that which is done is that which shall be done. And there is no new thing under the sun. I'm reading it again. The thing that have been, it is that which shall be. And the Bible tells you about how the Roman Empire was wounded. This beast was wounded and it was going to come back. And that deadly wound was healed, right? So they returned back with the same system. Because it tells you right here, and let me get this right here. Bear with me. It says the Roman law influenced the United States Constitution regarding checks and balances, age requirements, terms, limits, bicameral legislature. The U.S. founders compiled some terms like capital, committee, the Senate, also the Republic, directly from the Roman law. The concepts of the principles and personality came from what? Roman law. So, right, what they talking about? A new world order. They want to get rid of that old Roman thing, right? Read it says, matter of fact, let's start, Ecclesiastes 1 and 9. The thing that have been, it is that which shall be, and that which is done is that which shall be done. There is no new thing under the sun. Is there anything whereof it may be said, see, this is new? It have been already of old time, which was before us. Yeah. So we're watching the reincarnated Roman Empire back with a vengeance, and they about to turn it up to get that fucking to settle that new world order, that biometric system, and everybody's underneath their order. We're getting closer and closer to times of comply or die, right? They're gonna set up a system. The only way you're gonna be able to eat, the only way, well, it even talks about that mark of the beast, right? No man will be able to buy or sell except he that have the mark of the beast. Who you think gonna set this fucking thing up? This goddamn devil. This goddamn devil. And a lot of you people, you're gonna continue. You're gonna choose your life, right? You're gonna choose to continue in this life, and you're gonna lose your life, right? Because this thing is not gonna last for long. Plus, the Lord has a judgment for the people who comply, right? The scriptures speak about not conforming yourself. Matter of fact, bear with me. This is the book of Romans 12 and 2. It reads, and be not conformed to this world, right? Because this world is working on that new world order, that biometric system where these elites control everything, right? Control everything. The days of education is out of the window. That's why colleges are failing, institutions are failing, churches are failing, businesses are failing, right? They're about to set up a slave system, right? A slave system. They show you it in their movies. Just look at any movies that show you the future. It's only two classes: rich motherfuckers and poor motherfuckers, right? There's nothing in between, right? It says Romans 12:2, and be not conformed to this world, but be ye transformed by what the renewing. You're remembering something. You renewed your mind with what the laws and statutes and the fear of the Heavenly Father, because that's what it's all about, right? Fearing the Lord and returning back. I'm reading again, and be not conformed to this world, but be ye transformed by the renewing of your mind, that ye may prove what is that good and acceptable and perfect in the will of the Most High. And it's this truth. Yeah, fuck some biometric system, and fuck that dollar. A lot of you dumbass people are chasing, man. You think that fucking dollar gonna save you, right? You stupid ass people. Yeah, a lot of you stupid suckers, you gonna comply because you want to continue to keep your wealth, right? You're gonna comply because you're gonna be afraid of imprisonment. You're gonna comply because you're gonna be afraid of death, right? We ain't gonna fucking fear none of these things because we know these things is coming, right? If you want to continue in this man's society, you're gonna have to take that chip, man. That dollar shit about to go out the window. Matter of fact, Matthew 6:24, no man can serve two masters, for either he will hate the one and love the other, man. Right? This money is only for what? To use, to buy food and pay your bills and get what you need, clothes, and all that other shit in between. After that, this shit ain't nothing. Right? What's important? The fear of Yahweh Hashem Yahushai. Right? The fear and trust, and that's it. Anything else don't fucking matter. I'm gonna read it. Says Matthew 6:24, no man can serve two masters, for either he will hate the one and love the other, or else he will hold to the one and despise the other. You cannot serve God and mammon. And this whole system in society is what? A mammon chasing motherfucking system, right? If you ain't got no wealth, if you ain't got no riches, if you ain't got some kind of establishment in this world, you are nothing. Even people, right? Popularity don't mean shit. It's a lot of popular motherfuckers gonna be put to death. Why? Because they not part of this man's new world order, right? This man's new world order don't give a fuck about no Jay-Z's and Beyonce's, right? And Jennifer Lopez's, right? Don't give a fuck about no Mike Tyson's, right? This man set up a system where he's about to be the only motherfucking, he gonna be the God, right? He gonna be the one that you people go to for the one of all things, literally. Or you gonna turn off your fucking chip. You gonna turn off your chip. This is the book of Romans 13:1, right? Because a lot of you dumbass Christians, man, this is going to get you lost, right? You read Romans 13:1, it reads, let every soul be subject to the higher powers. Man, we got to take the chip. The Bible said let every soul be subject to the higher powers, right? But also when you read the scriptures speak about this fucking RFID chip, that if any man receiveth this mark, he shall drink from, matter of fact, let's get that verse before we read this. This is the book of Revelation 14, verse 9, and it reads, and the third angel followed them, saying with a loud voice, if any man worship the beast, right, and his image, right, you want to follow after this man's system, right? Now you say, hey, man, a man could be a woman could be a man, right? Right, you want to follow after his politics. Now you want to send your kids off to go to war with other countries over oil and over drugs and over that. That's what they fighting over. Drugs, oil, right? Natural resources, fucking salt, sugar, apples, plants, seeds, anything that's of value that they could sell, right? He's a thief. He coming to get profit off anything that these nations have, right? And here you are trying to follow after this man's system. I'll read again. It says, and the third angel followed them, saying with a loud voice, if any man worship the beast and his image, and receive his mark. What's that mark? The mark of the beast, the charagma, right? That implementation. They're going to push a motherfucking needle in your skin and shoot a thing the size of a grain of a rice that could be read through what? Transmission of these satellites, right? That's what they're going to use, transmitting signals from satellites, and they're going to be able to read your chip. That's why when you go in the building, they're going to know who done came in that building. That's what they were talking about in California. We need to know who's coming in these stores. We don't want no more kids coming in these stores. Yeah, they setting up every system to what? So it could be digital. So they could have, they say it all the time, Big Brother watching. They need Big Brother to watch a little more. Pretty soon y'all going to be begging Big Brother for help. When your neighbor's house get broken into, when your cars get broken, well, man, we need more security. We need more police on the streets. And the police gonna be like, don't worry, we got you. We're gonna bring in some robot dogs. We're gonna bring in some robot officers. It's about to get crazy pretty soon, right? It says, and the third angel followed them. The third angel followed them, saying with a loud voice, if any man worship the beast and his image, and receive his mark in his forehead or in his hand, the same shall drink of the wine of wrath of the Most High, which is poured out without mixture into a cup of his indignation. And he shall be tormented with what fire and brimstone in the presence of the holy angels and in the presence of the Lamb. Right? Because it's a lot of you people, man, who receive this mark, you're going to die. You're going to die from what? Thermonuclear destruction.